how to access your storehouse.
Amen.
We're going to learn how to access our storehouse. Do you know that you have a storehouse?
Yep. Yes.
You know, if we go back in history, way back in history with Joseph, Joseph went through some things, but to fulfill God's plan, he went through some things. If you know the story about Joseph, if you've read it or heard about it, it's pretty amazing what he went through and still stayed true to God. But it says that Pharaoh had a dream that there was going to be 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine. So in the 7 years of plenty, they had to grow as much corn or whatever grain they needed for the 7 years of famine. But they needed storehouses to store this in.
Yeah.
So how do we access that storehouse that we have? It's a little bit weird. It's by giving.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
weird. We give to access our storehouse.
That's right.
Because it says in Malachi 3:10 that bring your tithe into the storehouse, into the house, my house. And I will make sure you will have food. I will open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing. Luke 6:38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will men give to you." So it's by giving we access this storehouse.
Yeah.
And we have lots of things that take our money, and now we've got opportunity to give today into different places. And you're like, well, man, I don't have much to give. I don't have much left over. Well, I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to give you another example in the Bible. I'm not going to go there. But do you remember the 5,000 Jesus fed?
Yeah.
Now his disciples said, "Hey, give these people, say a closing prayer to these people, send them on their way. They're hungry. They need some food." And Jesus says, "Well, you give them food." He told the disciples. They said, well, now Jesus didn't say, "Okay, y'all guys sit down." How do you say that? Abracadabra.
Oh,
You know, he didn't.
Abracadabra. Anyway.
I can't say it. He didn't just, "Oh, now we got food for y'all." No. He said, "What do you have for them?" "Oh, we only have 5 loaves and 2 fish. It's just a drop in the bucket for a crowd this size," they said to Jesus. Jesus said, "Bring it to me." And we know he blessed it. And can you imagine being there? Out of 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Can you imagine being there and it just kept... How did it happen? How did it happen? Did all of a sudden into his hand and he gave it? All of a sudden... It just blows my mind. But listen, I want to say this, that you think you have a small amount to give. But what you think is a small amount, what you say is a small amount, God says is enough to bless, to multiply.
Amen. Amen.
Let me say that again. What you say is a small amount, God says is enough to multiply.
Amen.
What you consider a small amount, God says is enough to multiply.
Yeah. Amen.
He multiplies our small amounts.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see when we give today. We're going to see His faithfulness in multiplying our small amount.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Let's give Him glory right now.